Hey, Jacob, what do you call that exercise?
Barbell hip raise.
Barbell hip raise? What muscle groups are you trying to hit?
My glutes.
You know, we could do this more easily. In fact, what do you say we show our members how they can work their glutes and not have to do it in such an awkward, cumbersome way?
Okay.
All right, Jacob, I saved you just in the nick of time. You were about to put on some glute strength there. Now, for some of you, men in particular, but anybody who's ever done kickbacks or leg raises from behind for the purpose of developing this little anthill here, that exercise you just saw Jacob doing is wonderful. But it's a little bit cumbersome, and it's but not necessarily that safe, and it takes a lot of setup to get it done. I'm going to show you an exercise that you can do easily using just the leg extension machine. To work those same muscles and do it safely and effectively. Won't you hop in there? Notice Jacob's he's going to set this thing up for himself, and he's just going to sit back on this backrest and then move this thing into position with the handle that you would normally use, just if you were doing the leg extension, until this is 2/3 the way down. Now, for now, his heels are flat, and he's going to raise that thing to a completely extended position. Perfect, that's excellent form. Now I want to remind you of a couple of training points. Number one, again, to safely and effectively hit these glutes, notice his chin is down. I have told you in videos past that this is a no-no. That is having your head down. It's okay in this particular exercise. In fact, it's required, or it's recommended. Why? Because that discourages lower back hyperextension. We want to make sure that we don't hyperextend our back, and putting our chin down just a little bit will work toward that cause. The other thing is we want to try to keep the heels down, and if so, the toes up just a little bit. Good, and that'll further activate the area. I bet you're already feeling that in the glutes. Yeah. Doesn't take many. And so, like always, we want to do 15 to 20 reps. If you're doing 15 reps, make 13, 14, and 15 really tough. And if it's not, you have to adjust the weight a couple of times a week, three sets, a couple of times a week. I know that will help you. Jacob, thank you for working the glutes with me today.
Thank you.
See you next week.